Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl, welcome back. Today I'm doing a Ruby Sword update video. I missed the actual update because I was busy, but I'm just trying to fit a quick one in before the next update comes because they're doing them a little bit more regularly now. So I'm just going to pop down here and we'll have a quick look at the update notes for the Ruby Sword. So the Ruby Sword is crafted with the finest rubies and forged with iron. So it's really good that they've made new weapon using older items. So rubies, iron and scorp scales have been in the game for a while, so it's nice that they're using older stuff and making new stuff and getting people excited about that older stuff again. Yeah, so the rubies and the ruby scorp scales are probably the hardest thing to get. The scales more so because they don't spawn as often, but yeah, you can get it. It's not unobtainable. You just have to get your levels so you can get to desert, and you have to get your combat levels so you can craft it. But yeah, apart from that, it's a good goal to set, you know. Make sure you get out there and get your XP up and all that. Okay, more rock mimics. They've added the iron and the gold as well as the coal, and they now drop the resource that they represent. So your coal drops coal, gold drops gold, and iron drops iron, and they all drop basalt. So that's, yeah, that hasn't changed. They've changed the effects of the day-night so that it no longer affects crops and fireflies. So you can't just permanently leave it on night and have all of your farms boosted. So sorry farmers if you were doing that, that's not going to work. They've added the ability to rename your personal teleporter orbs, which I think is really good because when you step on it, instead of seeing the color name, you actually see what it is. It makes it a little bit easier, so I think that's a really good addition. Tally seller, they've changed it. Now I don't really use this, but it's been changed, so those people that do want to use it, it's a little bit cheaper to make and you get a little bit more from it. So yeah, probably it's an improvement. So, but I don't use it, so I'm not really being affected from that. Yeah, so they added the reset button to the day-night cycle, so I'll have a look at that in just a minute. Okay, so Ruby Sword first. This is the big one, isn't it? It looks really good. I really like the look of it there. It's just, yeah, really nice. Alright, let's go and have a look what we need for it. So you craft it on the anvil and you need 20 ruby scorp scales, 200 iron and 6 rubies. Like I said, all these things have been in the game for a while, so some players probably already have it. Like me, I've already been collecting stuff and I've been able to make it pretty easily because I also have my levels. Because I think if you look in your skills in combat, you actually need to be level 66 combat to get the crafting recipe, but I'm not sure if they've added it into here. I think they should actually add it into here as well, that you at least need to be level whatever 40 or something, so the whatever it is, it matches with the getting to Desert Island, which I think is 36 or something like that. So they've got to kind of match that as well, I think. Yeah, let's go back to my spawn, because up here is where all my orbs are, so we can now change the name. So you just stand on the teleporter pad and you click on that, and then you can make it whatever you like, and then you don't have to try and remember or read signs. It's right in front of you. So we can go all the way back down here, and you only have to do it once, because once you've named it once, it renames it on every teleporter pad, so you don't have to go around to each one and change it. It just works on each one. Once you've named that color, that's the name it will be on every single one. If you remove the orb, you have to rename it when you put it back, but this counts for all of them that you've got around your island. Alright, let's go and have a look at Buffle Core and see if we can see what the damage does with this sword. Actually, before I do that, I might get out my, where is it, my Captain's Rapier, because that's the next kind of one that I would use. So this one is 73 and 103, and my Captain's Rapier is 43 and 58. Yeah, 43 and 58. So that's a massive difference. That's a huge difference, because my base damage on this one is higher than my critical on this one. So yeah, that is impressive. It's still like, well, obviously my magic is a lot higher, so that's going to be affected differently. But yeah, I still do like the magic weapons, but I do like this ruby sword as well. It's actually nice. Alright, gold mini. Let's see what she gives me. Okay, 5 basalt and 7 gold. So that's what you get from that one. It might vary. I'm not sure if it will vary. This one is an iron one. And I get 12 iron and 4 basalt. So there we go. There don't seem to be as many around, but maybe that's because I'm just one person in VIP. Maybe it will be different if you're on a public server. There's a bit more. Yeah, okay, so I got 4 basalt and 9 iron that time. So yeah. Alright, that's pretty cool. I really like that. And yeah, I think that about covers it, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I had a look at everything. Alright, well, I really enjoy this update. I've enjoyed all the updates that have been happening. I love all the quests. I like doing the quests. It gives me, you know, something to do for a few minutes every day, is go in and do something like that. So yeah, it's really good. I'm glad that the devs are paying attention and adding a little bit more in. So yeah, well done guys. It's awesome job. And anyway, if you like my video and subscribe, that would be amazing. You'll make me a happy Lala. So I'll see you next time.